the champ of the mic on tonight. With a mind so slick and a suit so clean, he's running this ring like a wrestling machine. From gold-plated deals to jaw-dropping schemes, he's the mastermind of your wildest dreams. Stand up, take note, bow down if you can. It's the Brilliant Show with the Brilliant One. He's the man.
Welcome into the Brilliant Show tonight. We got Lucy Blade. She's going to be on standby here in just a minute. She'll be coming in to check it out. And, yeah, why not? We got a little deal going on here. Hold on just a second and make sure I get everything. Let me see here. All right. So we got a couple. Make sure you hit the like on the video. We got Lucy Blade coming up in just a few minutes, so hang in there and have your questions ready for her because it's going to be an exciting roller coaster of a ride. You can also listen to us on all podcast platforms. If you can't watch it live, you can check it the next morning on any podcast platform. Apple Podcasts, give us that 5-star rating and review helps us and helps, the independent wrestling. We're streaming live tonight on Facebook, YouTube, and now Twitch. You can go to Twitch at The Brilliant Show and follow us there, or follow us on YouTube and on Facebook and on Rumble as well. Rumble, the videos will be up the next day. We got some comments. And anybody, what's up, Woody? What's going on? And anybody's got any questions or anything they want to ask me right now until Lucy gets on, feel free. I'll answer anything. So we'll get to that. Woody, you disappoint me, Woody. You really do. And also check us out at Brainbuster Tees. Get you a Brilliant Show hat and shirt. And that's, the link is in the description here, I believe. If it's not, I will put it there. So we'll get it there for that. So make sure you go check that out. And you can check out the Brilliant Show Sunday through Thursday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time every Thursday. So let's see what we got here. Jarrett McKenzie. Hey, Jarrett. Like I said, if anybody's got a question or anything or wants to talk a little bit of wrestling right now until Lucy can get on, she's getting everything ready, and then we're going to go live with her. Remember to like the video, though. Yeah, you do need that hat, Mac Daddy, baby. As a matter of fact, Mac Daddy, if you want to step in here for a minute, I can send you the link. You can come on and talk for a minute if you want to. That's up to you, though, man. You just let me know, and I can send you the link to come on in, and you can come in here till Lucy gets here. Be interesting. It'll be fun night when Lucy gets on here, but we're going to talk about, we got some independent wrestling shows. Where's some independent wrestling shows going on tonight? Hey, Crystal, how are you doing? Lucy's about to be on here in just a few minutes. I know y'all are sitting here. I didn't tune in to watch you. I tuned in to watch Lucy Blade. Well, she's coming. Lucy's coming, Becca. Lucy's coming. What's up, Andrew? Yeah, Lucy's running just a little behind, but she's going to be here in just a minute. Negative, laying low. Look at back there. He's laying low. I ain't say come. I'm just going to say come in and entertain. But thanks for tuning in. We'll definitely going to talk here shortly. Combat in Freeport, Florida is this Saturday night. That should be a good match, or a good show. Good match. Good show. We'll look and see if we can see what's going on. Koloff will be at that show, I believe. Yes, it's Saturday, Woody. We know it's Saturday. Make sure to hit that like button, share. We're going to have Lucy on in just a few minutes. Superstar. I know. Superstars are always late. You know those prima donnas, they're always late, never show up on time. So, but she's going to be here, so you just hang in there. Let's see what else we got. We got some. Becca loves Lucy. I think everybody loves Lucy at some point. We're going to get into that in a little bit later on a subscription site. So, yeah, we're getting ready for this live. She'll be here shortly. Woody, we need Brandon. Join Combat Sports Pro. Yeah, I mean, hey, you never know. You never know. Never know where the Brilliant One's going to show up. But we're gonna get we're waiting on Lucy. I'm gonna check and see what exactly see where she's at and see when she's gonna be in. So that way you ain't gotta listen to me all night talk about nothing. There we go. All right, we're gonna check and see what she says, and then she should be here in just a few minutes. Remember to hit the like button on the video, and also check out the merch. I mean, look at them cool shirts and that hat. Check it out at Brainbuster Tees. All you got to do is go to the newest store. The Brilliant Show is featured right there on the deal. So go to brainbustertees.com. Check it out. We've sold quite a few shirts, and yeah, so it's gonna be interesting. Let's see if you got any questions for me until she gets there. Tell us about upcoming episodes. Oh yeah, we got a good one coming up tomorrow night. We definitely got a good one coming up tomorrow night. First, we've got Ben Wood. He lost his loser leave town match with Barry Wolf at SWA. He'll be on here tomorrow night to tell all. He's got a lot to tell. And then Monday night, that's right, baby, my client, Russian Destruction, will be right here on The Brilliant Show. And he's got a lot to say, too. So we're going to enjoy that. Sing Pet up on here, always trolling. That's what he does best. He trolls. She's not here. If you would have been watching from the start, I said superstars run late. She's a superstar, not like you, Hunter Hendricks. Okay? So she'll be here when she gets here. She'll be here in a few minutes. Man, this Hunter Hendricks. Why are you even watching, Hunter? I don't think you like Lucy. Why are you even watching? You want to see my top 10 best wrestlers on the Gulf Coast list? The last time I put one out, it pissed people off. And then everybody started making top 10 lists. But I'll give you my top one right now. And that's Vladimir Koloff. Watching Raw on a Wednesday? Shouldn't you be watching AEW Dynamite? That's why I beat her. The last time I looked, I mean, you may have won the match, but it looked like she was about to cut you all to crap and back. Uh-oh. Getting something started here. Man, I don't want to mop the floor with Hunter Hendricks. You know, I like Hunter, and he's got a good career ahead of him. And Lucy just said she's about to be on, so let's make the grand entrance here in just a second for her. But Brandon Turner versus Hunter Hendricks would be pretty good. It is. It is very important. It is very important. So there you go. She's already tardy, so you know how that goes. But yeah, so we're going to get in it with Lucy. I got several things I want to ask her before she gets on. When she gets on, but I'm just thinking of good deals or where we're going to start this conversation because I've already got it. Look at Sing Pet. He's trolling again. But yeah, we're going to get into it. We got Koloff coming up next week. Sunday night, we got Brimstone, baby. He's going to be on here doing it. And then we got, who do we got Tuesday night? Kimber and Asher, I believe we got Tuesday night. And then Wednesday, we got Steve Anthony. And then Thursday, it's going to be a fun one. It's going to be none other than Suge White, baby. Suge White going to be coming. I'm going to tell you, that's an episode you do not want to miss is Suge White. Because Suge White is going to tear the house down, baby. He's going to tear the house down when he gets on this podcast. That's another top talent, Jarrett. That's another top talent on the independent scene is Suge White. Dude should be on TV. You got Jace Miles. You got King Petty or King Sing Petty, who should be on TV somewhere too. I don't know if it's a wrestling show or not, but he needs to be on TV somewhere. And then you got Vladimir Koloff. I mean, there's a plethora of talent you could. What's that? The Brilliant Show has taken over the coast in quick fashion. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. And wrestling enthusiasts, when are you going to show your face? You know, all this time you talk about stuff, and you know, I've never seen you. You never been at a show, but you call yourself a wrestling enthusiast. Suge White just going to complain about Wes Warren. Well, Wes Warren's another great talent. I'm in movies. We know you're in movies. We know that. Remember to hit that like button here on the on Facebook or YouTube, and if you're on YouTube, subscribe. And we're on Twitch as well now, so follow us on Twitch. Yeah, you're in movies. We know that. You're a star. Uh-oh. Andrew Hansen absolutely has. Making everyone want to go start a podcast. Yeah, a lot of people are starting podcasts now, you know. I guess I kind of started a small trend here. Shannon, man, your episode got a lot of it got me in trouble, man. Like, I can't even mention people's names after you came on my podcast. You are an enthusiast, that's true. But I can't even mention names on the podcast no more because, you know, I don't like making people cry. And it just breaks my heart when I make people cry. All right, Lucy's about to come on, so y'all hang in there. She is popping in right now, so we're fixing to get her on here in just a second. As a matter of fact, the superstar, the lateness is here. Hey, before we bring her in here, Michelle. Who is Michelle? All right, let's bring in Lucy. Here she comes, the star of the night, Lucy Blade.
Hello, I'm so sorry.
We know you are. We know you're sorry. You're late. I mean, you didn't have to tell us that. We already know. And we've already got people in this. I mean, like, you're very popular. We got people actually watching the podcast tonight. You know, Sing Pet's even watching. Did you know that?
I did. No, I didn't, but I'm sure he did. He wants to be here, so, you know.
Yeah. Oh, look what he said. Boo.
Boo. Oh, okay. That's fine.
All right, let's get it started. I just got to jump into something. Since we already got a little crowd in here, let's go ahead and jump into it.
All right.
What's your deal with Chris Ricard?
He came in and basically took over a company. Oh, we're starting hot. I'm so excited. Okay, he came in and basically took over a company and completely screwed over all the wrestlers, myself included. And I hate him. I think he's sleazy and slimy, and I hate everything that he stands for. He's not a nice person, and him and his wife can catch fade, so, you know.
Wow. And you ran into him in Biloxi at a wrestling show.
I did. And I also asked why he was standing over near a merch table I was working at, because he had no business being over there because nobody likes him, so.
Nobody likes him?
No.
Mac Daddy, you're in the chat. You don't like Chris Ricard? Anyway, the second thing I'm trying to jump in hot here. All right, so the second thing is, I heard that his brother subscribed to a paid site that you're on. Is that true or not?
That is true. I don't do that. I don't do the fan website anymore. But yeah, he is on my account until it's deleted in January or June. So
June.
Yeah. I have it scheduled for deletion, but it won't be set in stone till June. So if anybody's looking for content, you can always get on there and look at anything that I've posted before. So.
Oh, look at there. I mean, you're starting something here on the. So what made you set it up for deletion then?
I just don't have time between gym, my full-time job, wrestling, hitting shows on the weekend. I just don't really have time to do any of that stuff. So maybe when I separate out and get my own place, but like I have a little studio place here that I rent like for my promo stuff, and it's about 20 minutes away, so if I want to film content I have to come all the way over here, and it's too much. I just rather have all my wrestling stuff here. So
that's pretty cool. So now, didn't he send you a pic?
Did what?
Did he send you a pic of something?
He did not, but I knew who he was from his profile picture. And then his profile picture and cover photo were very interesting.
How was it?
to say the
Okay.
least. Yeah.
Look at SyncPed here. I have a thumb drive. I'm sure you do. I got a shed. We know you do. So jumping in now, like this past Friday night, you got to go do a show for Crusade Pro that was on Camp Shelby.
Yes.
And what was your thoughts on that show? And you had a good match, but you also got managed by the Brilliant One that
I
night.
did. I did. It was a lot of fun. I will say I was a little nervous, being a heel. Oh my god.
Well, I mean, hey, the
Um,
fourth wall's been broke down 12 times. Did it look like a worm? No, it actually looked like a horse from what I heard. But anyway, so,
but I had a lot of fun. I think that being a heel was definitely a little out of like my comfort zone, I feel like, because I'm never the bad guy. So I don't know. It was fun though.
my gosh, being the bad guy, being the heel, that's the funnest part of wrestling.
But I know,
Like,
but I'm
I,
so
I'm
sensitive.
just,
I don't like when people are mean to me.
well, see, I'm not a good person in real life or in the ring. So, I don't have a conscience or anything like that. So, I just go out and do what I want to do. And a heel can do that. If I'm a baby face, I can't do that.
I mean, yeah, I guess you're right.
So, I mean, I would, guess who's come in?
Who?
The man,
Oh
Chug.
no! Oh
Say
no!
his name and God appears. It's Suge White. I said Suge Knight, but I meant Suge White. Man, so like you talked about it last time when we did the Around the Indie stuff. Well, this is different. This is the Brilliant Show, baby. You're here with the Brilliant One now,
Oh, okay.
and I want to know, like, how did your passion for wrestling start? I know you kind of said that you had never been to a show, you never really paid attention to pro wrestling, and then, you came to a show one night and
I had the same, I guess, like thoughts as everybody else in terms of like pro wrestling and like pro wrestling's fake and it's lame and whatever. And a friend of mine was like, "Come on, like we should really go to the shows. It's so much fun. You'd like it. I know you." And I was like, "That's so lame. It's fake, and like I just don't want to deal with any of that." And I came to the show, and I had never like seen WWE. I knew who like John Cena was, The Rock, like very basic,
because
but
they're
they
moving.
had branched out and they were like actors and stuff. And I was like, "That's lame." And I actually got into it backwards. I got into the indies first, and I thought it was really cool. Um, what y'all were doing at the time, and so I started going to all the shows, and then I would stay back and be like, let me help, like let me do something. Should know you absolutely destroyed me in the Rumble.
I think he destroyed a lot of people in the Rumble.
Yeah, he killed me. Hunter, why are you here? Oh no, I'm seeing all
Yeah,
this
he's been in
comment.
here since it started, like with me, and he was like, "Where's Lucy?" And I'm just like,
Boo.
"Dude, I thought you didn't even like her." And
What away.
I beat her. I beat her, so I'm here to talk about that. I'm sure you did. According to Brandon Turner. Yes, Mac Daddy or Matt. Lucy Blake.
Mother.
Hey, have you ever met this Andrew Hansen, the wrestling enthusiast?
I think I've seen him at a couple of shows, but not very many, and I don't think we've had enough conversations for him to be up in here calling me that. So
Yeah, I've never. As long as I've been on the wrestling scene, I've heard of him. I've had conversations with him, but never seen him in person. Like we had
oh,
conversations over the phone. We actually did a podcast at one time, but I never seen him. Just heard his voice, but never seen him in a show.
how come you
It's,
haven't
it's,
had him on the Brilliant Show yet? You just don't like him, or
I don't know if he would come on.
I don't
We're
know.
not
I
even
don't
going
think I don't think you draw that many viewers with him. So
No, probably not. But let's jump into this. So, the first show you went to, independent wise, what was it like, and how much fun did you have?
the first part of that question cut out. I'm so sorry.
All right. Well, yeah, we did do commentary together too for a good version of the company called DCW. Let's say, like when you went to your first independent show, what was your feeling, and what made you really like it that first show?
I feel like it was honestly the wrestlers in the ring. I remember very specifically Gato and Vladimir Koloff, those two, and then of course, Brilliant Ink. Fuck my life. Oh, I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to cuss.
No,
But
it's a,
I feel like the way everybody would interact with the crowd was so cool, and I don't think that you would get. We're choosing a lie. I don't think that you would get that kind of same interaction at like a WWE show. And I don't know, it was just really cool. Everybody was interacting and I was also super loud, so
yeah, you were very loud. I think you gave me my biggest pop one night.
probably.
So when you got in, you gravitated to it because you really did. Like the second that you saw your first show, next 7 shows you didn't miss a show, and you was right there, ready to go, pumping. What changed your mind and actually decided, hey, maybe I want to give this a shot, or was it kind of like I want to do it, but I don't kind of deal?
I thought it was cool. I feel like sitting front row and sitting right next to the ring and hearing how like I guess loud people's bodies were hitting the mat and like being able to really see like they're really punching each other, like they're really going in. I'm like, this is really cool. Um and the closest thing I feel like this is so funny. The closest thing I feel like I've ever been to wrestling is probably like I don't know. I never really had experienced anything like that, I guess. I was in gymnastics when I was little, but that's not nearly any like anywhere close to physically demanding. And I just thought that like I don't know, I thought it was cool that you guys were like beating each other up, but like also kind of weren't at the same time, but like you definitely were. So I was like, that's cool. And I saw the ring being torn down one night and I saw like this much padding and then wood and then metal and I was like, there's no way this is real. But like I'm sitting there watching it and I was like, oh, that'd be so cool, but I have such bad anxiety, I'd never be able to go out in front of a crowd and here we are.
That goes away. Alexander Overton, I'll never forget your chop, son. Man, this dude chopped me so hard one night. I think it was at the American Legion in Theodore. I still got his handprints on my chest.
Oh man, I'm so sorry to interrupt you. Alex Baker, aren't you racist? Why are you even on here? Jesus. Apparently I screw like a whole bunch of married men. Every time there's a new rumor coming out about me sleeping with a married man, it's a different man. Every time. I don't even know who it is. It's news to me, buddy.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I
yeah.
mean, that's just how rumor mills get started and whatnot.
It's also funny because this is the same guy that won't run fade or anything. He's just a chicken and wants to talk behind a screen. But,
Keep your gloves on, Bucko. Oh man. Yeah, I can already tell this is gonna get wild. So might as well buckle up and take it. Now, you talked about you didn't know how it was like being a heel. Well, you about to find out.
Oh, no, it's okay. Because, like, if we're talking about a shoot real quick, I carry bear spray with me. So if anybody tries to run up on me at a show, I am not getting my glitter flaked off my face.
I'm gonna try not to,
So,
Rob. Nope.
okay.
All right.
He has more
We're gonna
pants than
move
piss,
on.
I
We're gonna
guess.
try to make this entertaining. I want to say this. People say wrestling's fake. We brought that up just a few times. With it. Okay, never mind. Anyway, so you talk about wrestling's fake. After you got in the ring, you found out how not fake it was, right?
Right.
And it just went from there. So, like, when did you first start? And like, it started out like this was just for you to do something for your birthday, right? And then it turned into what you're doing now.
It's funny. I actually showed up to the GCW one day for training because they had a little school at the old clubhouse. And I was like, yeah, like I really wanted to just do something for my birthday, something simple, something sweet with my old friend Allison, who's not my friend anymore.
Well, whoa, Allison, why is she not your friend no more?
Because I'll get to that. So I show up and I've got like my second training day. I showed up with like AMA knee pads and everybody was like, yeah, she's in this for real. So they started training me. And one night I was up there training, and I tried to do I did back roll, but for some reason, and I like I said, I used to be in gymnastics, which is why I mentioned this earlier. I didn't put my hands up to protect my neck, and I cracked everything up in like my neck and like the very top of my spine, and it got super dark, and I got nervous. So I try. I'm very hesitant sometimes to do a back roll in any way, shape, or form. And Allison goes up to my job and starts talking to my manager at the time and was like, "Yeah, we've been working on it for like 2 or 3 days, and she's really she just can't do it." Da 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 da. So I sent her this whole long message, and I was like very nice about it. And I was like, "Look, I don't appreciate you talking about me. I don't want to do this thing for my birthday anymore with you. I'll just do it on my own." And she just, "I'll get out of your life and everybody hates me," and yada yada. And I was like, "Whoa, chill out, bro. It's not that deep. I promise it's not that deep. I just don't want to train with you if you want to talk shit." And um she deleted all of us off Snapchat and like completely disappeared. And I was like, "Oh, okay, bye."
Uh-oh, got a couple oh. We're gonna take a second. We're gonna take a break real quick. We're gonna give the floor to somebody. So we're gonna step off the stage.
Yo,
Yeah, you're on, man. I'm gonna
oh,
let you
you
handle
see me?
this. Yeah, you can see you, you can hear you. It's Mac Daddy
Well,
Duds, baby. Go ahead and
yeah,
say what you gotta say.
I've been very quiet here lately, but Lucy was doing a great interview, and we got Alex Fuckhead El Fago trying to ruin her interview. So I'm not having any of this. And Lucy, I'm sorry that he was ruining your interview, but fuck you, dude. Alex Bunker, fuck you. If anybody has you not blocked, they need to block your fucking ass now. You're a fucking douchebag, mark ass fan that should have never been invited to anywhere. So you're banned from this shit. Fuck off. Leave us alone. That's where we're at. You got a problem with that? Come over to the house. I'll kick your fucking ass right now, faggot.
Thank you, Matt, for coming, Mac Daddy, for coming in.
I mean, goddamn, dude. I try to be silent here on the Gulf Coast, but I get mad about everything I see every day. I see all of it. I see every match. I see every promoter. I see everything. I've been quiet for a few weeks. I had to cut my damn hair off. That's how ashamed I was of the Gulf Coast. Sorry, Lucy Blade. I'm not trying to go in for myself here, but I'm tired of it. Tired of being silent. I'll be back eventually. But let's get back to the brilliant show.
Well, thank you, Mac Daddy Duds, and here we go with Lucy Blade back. I get we had to do that. I mean, we had to put it in there. What you think?
No, I love Mac Daddy Dudes. He's always been super nice and like even pulled me backstage like the first show that I had that he was there, and he gave me tips and pointers. And I mean, like, yeah, I do suck, but I'm also green, and I don't see Alex Baker wrestling. You know, maybe it's because he's a chicken, but you know, we all grow and we all get better. He can say what he wants about me, but I've been putting the work in. I've already lost 80 pounds in the gym, so you know.
Yeah, I mean, this is just absolutely crazy. I'm just gonna look away from the comments right now. This is because I can't. I'm trying to figure out how I can stop this, but I can't right now. So we're just gonna go on. So I mean, that's the best way to do it. Let's put it that way. Mac Daddy lost it. Did you see his bald head?
I did. That's been me twice. So you know.
Hey, Rob, you got me. You got me, man. I don't know what's happening, but thank you for coming on Sunday. I hope you enjoyed the podcast yourself. Addie Ray. Yes, girl, period. All right.
I love Addie. Also, I will say, Rob, whenever he used to wrestle, I went to one wrestling show by myself, and him and Chris had one of the like most memorable matches. I feel like, it was a loser quits match, I believe. Loser leaves AWA or something, and I remember him spraying Chris with a can of Febreze, and like, I loved it. I just want to say that real quick.
Yeah, man, duds. Like I managed duds. We've had some fun times together. And like he was the first one on the podcast. We're gonna get him back on soon. I know he's taking a little break right now. We'll talk about that later. But he did pop in. He has been on the Brilliant Show. So there you go. So when was your first match? Like legit first match, like in front of a crowd, an actual wrestling crowd. When was that?
It was actually my birthday party. It was hairspray. Okay, I couldn't tell what it was from the crowd, but I remember you spraying something with him, and I was like, "Oh my god!" These people are like, "Why is this girl touching me?" I was like, "Oh my god!" My first actual match
look at the
was
comment here.
Loser Blood. Oh god, get this guy out of here! Get this guy out of here!
That's a great client. That's one of the greatest independent wrestlers that's ever existed. Oh, I went out there and said it on. Oh yeah.
Oh my god, Alex! Nobody cares that you do MMA. Shut up. Literally, shut up. Nobody cares. That's why you're on here watching me. You a fan? You a fan? Anyway, not this guy. Not Vladimir Claw. Oh man, Jeez Louise.
Take a deep breath. Come on back. Come on back.
I'm trying to think. My birthday party. Gosh, I don't remember how many
Not
people
your
were
birthday
there.
party. I'm talking about after your birthday party. I'm talking in front of an actual paying audience.
It's so funny you say that. I actually have something right here. So it
She's
was
left again. She was
It's-
late.
it- I'm
now
there-
she's left again.
So I have so I bought a set of orange, or my mom bought me my first set of orange gear, and my very first night was supposed to be Saturday, September 14th at the Celebration at AWA in Ocean Springs. And I had the set of orange gear, we did promo pictures, and they came out awful, but I sent my mom graphic that was made with my original promo pictures before I was like, can we retake them? And I have it right here, and it's so bad. Oh my god, it's so bad. I'm not gonna show it for long.
No,
But
no,
it's
come
me
on.
and Kimber, and she had it printed out.
Hold on. Look, I want you to show it, but I'm gonna put you on
This is it. It's so bad.
screen.
This is like me 30 pounds ago. It's so bad.
So I mean, you made your debut at the Celebration.
I did.
Now I wasn't there at the time. Oh, we're on 13 likes. Give me one more like. Let's get it up. We gotta get it past 13 likes. But anyway, I wasn't there for that Celebration. The year before, when we had Hammerstone and Holiday and all of them come in, I thought that was a phenomenal celebration. How was this past Celebration? How was it?
Past Celebration.
I seen Pet Allen says, hey Blake. Wait a minute. Oh,
What's going on?
Becca's here. You're doing so good, Lucy. Well, Lucy's great. Yeah, she's doing good.
Oh, I love Becca. Let's see. Oh my god. Okay, bye. 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 Let the door hit you on the way out. Bye.
Noah Hosey.
Love you so much, Alex. I have a picture where he pissed his pants at a show. I'll have to find him.
I'm trying to get through these comments. It's just been it's been hellacious. We're 30 minutes in. We got over 100 comments, and yeah, it's been a fight.
Man.
Let's see. Vladimir Cole, if that's not even possible, I don't know what George is talking about. He must be sniffing or something again. She did it great in that match. Talking about that. Lucy making men trip out.
It's what I do best.
True.
It's because he want me. It's because he want me.
All right, we're gonna get to a couple things. If anybody's got some questions for Lucy, because right now I'm just dumbfounded. I'm actually dumbfounded by what has happened. So let me see here. She does have men. Alexander Overton, baby, love you to death, man. Where you been? We got to get you on here one night. I certainly remember that night. I also remember how nervous you was, and I'm extremely proud of how you were, how it all worked out, progress as she's made.
Thank you. Oh.
Dude in here talking to himself.
Literally.
Well, no doubt. I mean, that's why I say you ignore it. Hopefully it will go away. We're going to make it go away by the next one. I promise you. 30 minutes in, but Lucy's been here for 5. That's true. She showed up late. And then she tried to leave and go find a picture, left me here on the air by myself again, having to deal with these comments and stuff. That's your demographic. Did you pull the blade out in that match? Didn't you pull the blade out in that match? I'm sorry, I'm reading that wrong.
So, fun fact, I have the worst memory. And I can't remember anything. So I feel like I did. I don't remember the celebration that much. I blacked out as soon as I hit the curtain because I was very nervous.
Lucy, who's your favorite? Becca Chambers?
I love, I don't know. There's a video game character that I like, but Becca knows about that. But she's my favorite. She's my favorite. I love her.
There you go. You worked him nuclear.
It's because he want me. I know how to work all the men apparently. So you know.
Well, we know you know how to work them horse snakes. With your OnlyFans. Now, I mean, oh, I said that too loud, didn't I? I'm sorry. Your fan page.
You're my fan.
But anyway, Lucy Blade. We're gonna get caught up on this.
Applebee's. Yes,
Applebee's.
it does.
Hold on. Speaking of Applebee's, how did the whole Applebee's thing get started with you? And was it Gato or Singpet that it started with?
Oh my gosh, Brandon, I have no idea how it started. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't really remember how it started. It started with Singpet. Oh, thank you, Noah. I've seen her once, and I get to see her again. I'm so excited.
I guess Noah's gonna be the next subscriber before it goes out.
Thank you, Jarrett. I appreciate it.
See, Jarrett is brothers with the one that you was arguing with. I don't know if you know that,
Brennan. But yes, the light does work. It's just backwards. So when I record on my promos, I have to flip them over so it looks like it says Lucy Blade, but it does work. Yes, I already have CTE. It's really bad. I blame it on that back roll.
back roll. All right, so we talked about you getting into your first match, and what's been some of your favorite moments since you got into wrestling? Like, what's something that you've done that you just feel has been the most memorable to you and like means the most to you?
Probably I can't with these comments. I have to read them. My most memorable moment, I feel like I don't know. I really want to say a very recent moment that happened. Screw it. When I pulled the knife out on Hunter Hendricks and had him snatched up. He acted like he got hurt, so I pretended like I got hurt, and the ref went to go get help, and I pulled the knife on him, and I'm pulling him up, and I remember taking a second, like we were there for a good second, and I was like, I'm gonna have to stab him. People are chanting to stab him, like this is it. And as soon as I reared it back, JD was right there because the referee came out. So Hunter almost died that night. I feel like that was really memorable. A very memorable night that traumatized me was at the celebration when somebody was very untethered and ended up hitting one of the wrestlers with a chair and busting their head open like super deep and having to sit in the ER for like 2 to 3 hours, I think. I don't remember, and having staples. Not me, the other wrestler. But being in the hospital in full gear and glitter and everything was interesting, and spandex at like 2 o'clock in the morning. That was fun to explain to the nurse why we were there.
Well, you want me to tell you a funny story? This is if you have church ears, you might want to turn away. You might not want to hear
I
this.
love Brett.
You love Brett? Really?
I love Brett.
He looks like a con man. Oh, he's terrible, and he's running GCW into the ground. I mean, like, look, the GCW just had the biggest show in the Mississippi Rumble, okay? All because the Brilliant One was there. I mean, really, that's what it was. Everybody came to see the Brilliant One. And when are we having a show again? I mean, this is what He's the GM, and he hasn't announced a show. And we're like almost 3 weeks removed from the Mississippi Rumble. Come on. That's terrible management. So Brett Ian Landry is terrible. It's terrible management. This would have never happened under Bobby. So I think Brett needs to take his cell phone out because we know he missed Jenny Craig Day. But anyway, where was I at here? Let's see. I'm trying to get caught up on these dang comments, but she loved. Oh, damn. Thank you, Vladimir Call, for bringing that up. That just brought a good thing to me. Hey, so we got the Athletic Commission in Mississippi now. And he showed up at one of the shows. I don't know if this is real or, just put on. But anyway, he approached you. And what did he say? Like, you needed that plus sign, didn't you? Or the negative sign? Which one was it?
Before I started tweaking out. So they came up to me. I know this is going to get back to him. We talked about it.
It's already
Friday.
back to him. He's already watching. He's the OnlyFans member too.
Oh, okay. So I go up to the table to get a license. I didn't know what that was, but so I go up there to get my slip of paper.
You didn't know what a license was? Wait a minute. Did you just say you didn't know what a license was?
Well, no, I didn't think we had to have one for Mississippi.
Well, we still don't technically, because I mean, I they're just.
Oh, no, it's okay. I got it right.
I got mine too.
So I walk up to the table and I'm talking to one of the ladies that's there, and he looks at me and he lets me know. He's like, "Hey, just so you know, women are gonna have to start taking pregnancy tests before they get in the ring." And as a, I almost started tweaking out right there because it's my body and I'll do what I want. But also I remember very vividly being on my cycle at the time, and I was like, I can prove to you right now that I'm not pregnant. I didn't say that. I'm a very hothead, but I didn't say that. And then I went out and I have a prop switchblade that looks very real. So I flipped it out and I had this spot with Jay Smiles where I'm like doing something with him. I pull the knife out and I look up, and Diego, the ref, he's like, get out of here, get out of here. Then I pull the knife out, and then he ends up sending, who was it? He sent JD into the back because I had a knife. It was like a little ha-ha spot, and the commission ended up coming up to me later and was like, hey, you can't have a knife. And I'm like, it's fake. And he was like, okay, you can't have a knife. I was like, it's fake. But he didn't end up saying anything to the guy that had a sword that night. So I felt very personally attacked. One of the wrestlers came to the back later and said that he apologized to him for me. And I was like, well, why didn't he apologize to me? I don't understand why he didn't come to me personally.
Did you check your OnlyFans messages? I mean, he may have sent it there.
I did, and I did not receive anything. So then Friday at the military show, he came up to me and apologized. And I'm not going to lie, I didn't let it go the first 3 times. He said something. I was like, well, then why didn't you say anything to the guy with the sword if we're not allowed to have weapons? Because I wasn't going to let it go. But I let go of it, and everything's fine now. But, like, the pregnancy test part really pissed me off. Because why does that matter? Like, I think it was, I read something. It was like Becky Lynch was like 3 months pregnant, bumping around in the ring. Like, WWE didn't regulate that.
Who's Becky Lynch?
She's just someone from WWE. You don't know her. It's fine.
I probably don't. Asher Andrews says Lucy Blade smells like stale Cheetos.
Asher Andrews is built like a stale Cheeto. Next comment.
All right. We don't even have a building anymore. That is true. Brett Ian Landry has sent y'all down the toilet. Like, I agree
that's
with
not
Steve
it. I'm not
Dickey.
going to say why, but that's not it. I'm not going to get into that.
I mean, Brett Ian Landry is the cause of all this. I like Brett Nice Guy. Shug, come on now. I praise you, but I don't know about Brett. I just don't. He's a con man. He's like the Bernie Madoff of pro wrestling. Ryan Gale.
Oh, brother.
No one cares. Becca. She's great. She's the funniest person I've ever met. I just enjoy hearing her talk about penguins. Brett should take his STD meds. He should. Herpes will pop up.
Why are y'all
everywhere.
coming after my friend like that? Oh my goodness. Wow.
Because he's terrible at managing stuff. That's what he's at. Bobby, Brett, they both are. That is true. See, here's what happened. All right, I'll go ahead and kind of break it down to you. Bobby and Brett are kind of the same person. What happened was, you know, Bobby shedded a few pounds and created Brett himself. So that's how that all happened. You know, if you kind of look at them, they look alike. They got the same facial features. You know, we just need to put a hat on Brett, and he'll look just like Bobby. Suck up. I know you ain't talking to me, Singpet. Hunter Hendricks at Blade Point was justified. He tried to. Yeah, he did try to. What? A Cosby? Wait a minute. He tried to Cosby you. Wait a minute. What? Oh, I got it. He drugged you. Okay.
Yeah.
I got it. Okay, now I do, because I think Cosby's out now.
I have no idea.
Throwing out $5,000 fines like George needs to pay a $5,000 fine. You know what, George? I'm paying that $5,000 fine for you. I'm taking care of you, George. You just remember this. Suge White.
I can't even see where you're at. There's so many comments. Well,
I gotta suck up. Suge White ain't sucking up to nobody. Suge White whooping ass. Ain't no shit. Let's see. More like 5K, right? You
5K
raise? George, if I was
paid?
in charge, I would be giving you a 5K raise. I'll go ahead and say it. Don't worry about the comments. Tell your life story and last four of your social. Yeah, what is your last four of your social? That way, maybe we can get some credit cards. I mean, you know, get you out there. You know, get you boosted up.
The last four of my social is none of your business. So, you know. Oh, trust me. The wrestling I'm gonna have a conniption.
Dude, do that again. Do that again. Do that conniption again. Oh, come on.
I'm just having a stroke. Sorry.
All right. Let's see here. Yeah, all right. So you get told about the pregnancy deal. You get told you're gonna have to do a license. I know you was pissed because I saw you. I mean, you was pretty pissed. Which, you know, I don't know what weight that holds. I'm trying to get caught up on all these damn comments. Somebody messed me up on the comments. I don't remember who it was.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Matt. He is. You know, he had it shut down one night. I don't know how much time he paid that guy to shut it down, but yeah, they got it shut down. Stop poking the commission bear. He's not a bear. That's a whale. Let's see here. George, Bobby sold it before my first show in charge. 1K fine. Look at him. And he's giving it to Shane Harris. What has Shane Harris done? That's just like the horse dick that subscribed to your OnlyFans. They look alike.
Sucks.
Yeah.
If I would have been in the Rumble when he entered, bow.
Well, if you'd have been in the Rumble when I was there, you may have won it instead of me.
I would have beat you up. I'm so sorry.
Diego shows up for your show. He can't show up when other people are on.
Diego
Once
knows.
he talks smack about it anyway. Stay forever, Petty. Yeah, he does. That's so rude, Asher Andrews said. I'm trying to get caught up on these comments we're looking through. Brady and Landry ruins everything, even Disney World. He does. Yes,
Not the day. Oh, my God.
Tell that story.
Oh, God, no. Do I have that?
Yeah, come on.
So I posted a picture of me dressed up for the Halloween show. I was Mia Goth from X. And I don't remember. Eric Black?
Steve
Correct me
O'Malley.
if I'm
Great
wrong.
Steve.
I love Steve. He's great. I love that he
is.
calls
He
people
is.
out on Facebook. But Eric gets on there. He's like, damn. And then later on comments on another picture of mine and goes, damn again. Like, he doesn't say just damn a second time. He says, damn again. Like, damn again.
Damn is here.
I don't know, man. Cancel Hunter like cause you get canceled. Hunter's finna do a workshop with kids, so I don't know if I would.
Wait a minute. He's doing a workshop with kids?
Yeah, for Crusade, I believe.
wait a minute. I don't know. I don't know if they know, the owners know that, he's not allowed within 20 yards of a school. I'm not sure of that. You know, he hung out with Alan from The Hangover, so I don't know. I'm
He
trying to
falls
get this.
upstairs at me.
This has become the most chaotic breed
Committed.
show ever.
Commit these. Sorry.
She needs to be committed.
Oh
Let's
my God,
see.
Beaky! Okay. I love her.
Oh, Chug, man. Chug's just funny as hell. Sing Pets. Oh, damn, not Dan. All right. He falls upstairs. Dixon. Oh, never saw the commissioner again after that match got shut down. Well, no. Tommy paid him to come in and shut it down, and then he left. That's why you get the commissioner again. Binky.
I love Binky. She's great.
Yeah, Steve O'Malley does go nuclear on Facebook. I watch
I
it
love it.
from a distance. I try not to get involved in anything politically. If you can't spell politics, don't get into it. And I'm good at my job. Yes, you are, O'Malley. You are.
You have recited the same insult twice
Lucy
now with
Blade
the peanut butter
eats
and jelly
peanut
comment.
butter jelly the long way.
He's built like a peanut butter and jelly. Anyway, oh my goodness, Lacey. Hello.
Look, this has become like one of those spam things where we're trying to get your last four of your social. That's just crazy.
No.
Right.
Send me money and you can have it.
Yeah, go ahead and like this video and share it. Make sure it gets out there because we're going to plug something that everybody needs. Everybody. Even you, Lucy, you need this. You need the Brilliant Show shirt or hat. And go to brainbustertees.com and we're right there on the front page. You will see the Brilliant Show on the front page and go order you a Brilliant shirt. George, you need to go buy you one. We got some more. Lucy Blade is like a Care Bear with daddy issues. Which Care Bear?
This is the same guy that ate a headshot from a chair. Anyway, typical women begging for money online. I ain't begging. I'm just saying, if anybody wants to send me money, that is fine with me.
Old horseman over there with the long dong, he's sending her money. I mean, he's been subscribed to her, so he's taking care of that.
Yeah, I don't know how they bought AWA out when they be sending me money.
I done made this X-rated. I forgot to tell you a story. See, we got off whack. You was talking about you was in an emergency room.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so when you need Blue Chew, no, I don't. I don't need Blue Chew. I do not need Blue Chew. I can tell you that right now.
What's going on? Oh my God.
Duke White's #1 fan, Woody. Look at Woody trying to suck up. All right. So anyway, talking about your ER visit, and you're like, I had to explain. I'll tell you one that I had to explain. I'm gonna make it X-rated here real quick. Hey, Humpty Dumpty. Oh, speaking of Sam, I got a question. Hi, Sam. You know Sam, don't you?
I do.
You know Humpty Dumpty?
I know Sam.
All right. I just gotta hear some stuff. What do you think of Humpty Dumpty?
I will say, one time I cut a promo and I pulled some footage from YouTube and put it in my promo. And he commented on there and he was like, hey, like, this is my footage. I don't know if he was like asking for credit. I don't remember what happened. But Nightmare gets on there and was like, not everything's about you. And he ended up deleting his comment off of my page. I didn't even know it was his. I just got on YouTube and ripped it for a promo that I did. And ever since then, I'm not going to use this footage because I was like, I don't mind giving people credit where credit's due, but like I didn't know. I literally just ripped a 2-second clip off of YouTube, and I was like, well, I just don't want to have that happen again in my comments. So I was like, I'm just not gonna use that footage.
Yeah. Humpty Dumpty, he likes to take credit, but anyway. So let me get back to my ER visit because we're like, you was talking about you just having a stroke. I've been stroking this whole show because of what's been going on. Now we're gonna get on track. So emergency room.
Okay.
Needs more cough. Yeah.
Boo, no.
Brady and Landry. All right, so I was like, girl, you so pretty.
No, you.
So I was 16, 17 years old. I was still in high school at the time. Matter of fact, it was in Mobile. And we were having a party. And I remember, you know, how teenage parties are. They get a little wild, you know. And apparently, this girl had a dare to stick a Mountain Dew bottle somewhere.
Okay.
And she stuck it there. And it got stuck. All right. So while it's stuck there, everybody's freaking out. They don't know how to get it out because, you know, it's suctioning onto something. And they don't know how to get it out. And I know how to do it. All you got to do is drill a hole in the bottom. You know, it releases the pressure. But, you know, teenagers, they're dumb. And you can just, it comes out because the air's, you know, there's no suction there now. But I didn't tell them that. They wanted to go to the emergency room to get it removed. So they wrapped a trench coat over her and took her to the emergency room. But I had to go because, you know, I wanted to see what the doctor said on this. And they went in and they sat there for an hour. The doctor comes in, pops a hole in the bottom, and that's it. Ball game. It was taken out. That's an emergency room visit. A Mountain Dew bottle, and I mean a 2-liter bottle, not a 20 ounce. I'm talking about a 2-liter, stuck in a certain section. I don't know if you know where I'm talking about, but 25.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So it got stuck. Did it feel good? It didn't get stuck in me. Now this was a girl. It was stuck in the girl. I was just watching.
Same, Steve. What the hell is the story? I don't know.
What's the
This
story
story
is maybe except Brandon's marriage. The story is what made you, I mean, like look, read. It says the greatest manager in wrestling. That's all you need to know. This is weirder than Pringles pink. I should laugh. I laugh like a girl. God, man, these comments are popping in too quick. It was at a steakhouse in Mobile where he told me. Oh, Tommy? I'm not Tommy. Oh my goodness, we're going through comments. I'm sorry if you're listening to this. Look at Kimber Fox. She's like, "What?"
I love her.
I
She wants to be my friend so bad. She stuck up for me at the Rumble. I know she wants to be my friend. That's why she's in here.
She threw me out at the Rumble, but I got her coming on next Tuesday, and we're going to talk about that. You know, she threw me out by my beard and left her handprints on my chest.
Well,
all right, this I'm gonna just say this. This episode has gotten so chaotic that I don't even know if was this entertaining at all to anybody? Because we have been all over the world. I don't know what has happened. I hope everybody listens and watches and whatnot. But Lucy, have you enjoyed the episode?
I have. This has been chaotic. This has been really fun, though.
It really has. I mean, it's just been crazy.
I love chaos, so you know.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you do. I mean, we see what you do. You tried to stab my boy Hunter Hendricks and kill him. I mean, that's not nice.
Well, lying and saying I hurt your nose earlier in the match was not nice either. So I had to do what had to be done.
It had to be done. I didn't see nothing that needed to be done in that.
I took care of business. It's okay.
All right, I'm gonna just say this. Yeah, you took care of business. You got cheated. Damn it, Binky. Let's see. I'm trying to get through. All right, here we go. So, who is somebody that good memories from the ER, Lucy?
Man, what a night. I was so tired.
All right, so let me ask you this. Who's somebody you want to face that you have not faced yet? Within reason. You
Should
know,
I answer this like from I don't know. I really like to wrestle men because I feel like it gets
but
very
you do.
good.
Chris Ricard.
No, he doesn't have enough money for that. Um I really
About
like
his brother.
wrestling men because I feel like it gets a lot of interactions online and in person, and people are like, I can't believe you're wrestling a
It gets
woman,
a
and I'm
lot of
like,
interactions in person. It does.
that match that I had with Hunter, I definitely want to run it back with him because he got so much hate online, and people were like texting me personally and messaging me like, this is so messed up, I can't believe this guy's crazy, like he shouldn't be allowed anywhere near you, blah 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 blah. And it like, we had a lot of views on the GCW page. We had like 3,000 views between both of us. It was like 5,000 views and so many likes and comments, and like it has a lot of traction online. So I definitely want to face more guys.
I just got a random thought.
Okay.
Do you know bees get overheated and die? You know they like die. You know why they die? Because
Wow.
they ejaculate themselves to death. Why are you laughing? It's true.
Okay.
Look it up. Google it.
Why
The Obama
why
said that.
I wrestle you in a damn animal. I don't know. Eric Black might be pissed. He might be pissed.
Who?
Oh,
Who might be pissed?
who? I don't know.
I'll wrestle you in a damn on a pole match. So what did you say? Because I heard you say something. I heard you say a name.
I didn't say anything.
I heard you say a name. Let's see here. So Steve O'Malley, take on Steve O'Malley. You know, he likes to get chopped or spanked, whichever way it goes. I don't know. Asher Andrews, brother.
All 4 females on the coast.
He's not just brilliant; he's wise too. I am. I'm just full of wisdom. Even though tonight is not making no damn sense because I tried not to mess up my interview flow, but I think it went well. I think it's been entertaining. I mean, we've just been off the wall talking about shit. Had Mac. Did Mac Baby Does come on the show?
Yes.
Okay. Just making
He
sure.
told off that Alex Baker Bunker Adam.
We don't even need to mention that name no more.
Little cuck off.
Let's just let that go. You know, we don't give worms recognition, and stuff like that.
Oh, I love interacting with him because he's a fan. He loved me so much.
Oh, I thought that's what name she said. Because the Black Dynasty, I know. Yeah. I mean,
We were talking about bees.
Brandon, why are we talking about bees and nutting? Well, I mean, that's where the honey comes from. Go eat a bowl of cereal, baby. I'm gonna have to go eat something, but I don't know about a bowl of cereal. Man, we're so damn, Lucy. I can't believe this. We're so off out of whack that I'm fixing to bring some. I had a Cinnabon, like the Cinnamon Minis or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They were really good. And I'm not supposed to eat those, so maybe why we're all out of whack. Tell us about the. Yeah, wait a minute. Now, this is where it comes in. This is where Applebee's comes in. Didn't you shoot him down?
I don't remember how it got started, but I'm on the way to a show, and Cole's like, hey, there's an Applebee's right there. Let's go in and make this video. I'm like, bet. So we go in, we legit sit down and eat. And I will never forget because the waitress was so rude to me, got my order wrong, and then got pissed off at me about it. And I was like, oh my God. So it was definitely a memorable experience. And Pet says that he stood me up at Applebee's, but that wasn't real. I just went and got out of the car and took a picture at Applebee's one day with a friend of mine and said that he stood me up as a joke. But apparently he got mad. You know. That's how I treat all my haters.
Damn and Doritos. That is a hell of a show name. That would
Speaking of
be
Doritos, what you know what? Never mind.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead. I want you to come up with that. Come on, let's do it.
What happened to that MT2 kid? He like got pissed at everybody and then disappeared off the face of the internet.
Did you hear what he did to me?
No, I did not.
So last week I had a guy by the name of Shannon Henderson on the show. Don't know if you know Shannon. But anyway, had Shannon on the show. And I just told a story about the locker room that I was in one night, which I was. And MT2 says, you wasn't in the locker room, bro. Yeah, I was.
I was. Even I was there.
So I was like, yeah, bro, I was there. But I didn't say that to him. He's just like, I would respectfully wish that you wouldn't mention my name on your show no more. And I'm not. Did I mention it already? If I did, I'm sorry. But anyway, he cried.
He did.
And then he said those were fake tears. But if you don't get past the 7th grade, how do you take drama class? That's what I've been trying to wrap, my mind around. Is like, if you can't get past 7th grade, not, just being honest, how do you do drama classes?
Well,
I mean, you
yeah.
can't even spell drama, but you're going to do drama classes?
Yeah, no, I was there that night. I was standing outside. I was a photographer like one time for AWF.
Oh, we know it wasn't the first locker room, but I wasn't in the second locker room. I can just say that. I'll say this. I was not in the other locker room, but I know that locker room he walked out on was before. Now, I was in attendance, but I wasn't in the locker room for that show. I think I was actually filming, doing the camera work for that show. And, but he's walked out on several shows, but anyway, continue on. I'm sorry. Do you even remember what we were talking about?
I'm so sorry. I was reading this comment. I zoned out. But yeah, he's walking out of the locker room and he's like, he took his glasses off and was like wiping tears. So I was like, oh no, what has happened?
Well, if somebody's got his pay sheet, if they'll send it to me right now, I'll post it on the show.
Okay.
But anyway, so you were there that night, wasn't you?
I was there. I was the ringside photographer that night.
What show was that?
Definitely a show. I don't remember.
I got you. Diego will be ready to shoot the promo. Diego he's all talk, he's no action. Schindler's List. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something. If he makes another list, I can already tell you right now, I am at the top of it, and I don't care. Okay. I just don't care. I mean, it don't affect me neither way on that one. You want to talk about how?
Well,
Hunter Hendricks just subscribed to the YouTube and says, Lucy Blade is my favorite person. Definitely a show.
Yeah, it was definitely a show with Savage. I was there. Not sure about AWF shows or from that particular show. There was nothing that I remember very well except for a couple of the pictures that I took. Alex Baker pissing his pants, MT2 crying. That was it. Like the wrestling was good. Like I'm not talking about the matches, but like production wise that night, like I don't know. It was a very weird night, probably because of the way it got started. But yeah.
You are not gonna believe this shit.
What? And is, yep.
Somebody just sent me. Oh my God. And I'm downloading this right now. Lucy, keep talking for just a second, and then I'm gonna show it. We have got a pay sheet
Oh, okay.
for MT2, and a legit one, because and I'm sure some of the guys can agree to this. So y'all ready to see this? But anyway, we'll get to it. I'm gonna get it loaded up. Lucy, talk for a second. We got it.
Let's see. Okay, I wasn't at that one, so it's probably AWF. Yeah, it was AWF. Bro magically disappeared from my POV. No one talking about the matches clearly. There was a match one night. I don't remember. I have the worst memory. Like that's why I said like I have the worst memory known to man. But I remember there was this really funny picture I got of Wes Warren. I'll have to see if I can find it. But it was like him spinning. It was like the SpongeBob Mr. Krabs memes. If anyone knows what I'm talking about.
Crab means I don't know nothing about
It
crab.
no, it's okay. It's okay, Brandon. That's
Did you
not
have
it's not from
crabs
your
or something?
generation.
Is that what you're saying?
But yeah, I don't know. It was an interesting night. I didn't really care for it, so I didn't go back. So
I have got to get this downloaded, like somehow. Shit. All right, here we go. Got it. All right. Anyway.
okay.
All right, so I'm not going to just show this. So we already got a lot of comments. Lucy Blades has crabs.
Whoa.
Oh no, eats crabs the long way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get that out there.
Pause. That's not true. Let's
Funny
see.
pick of West. No way.
Yes.
All right, so Lucy Blade for president. I agree.
president. Oh,
All right,
yeah.
so I need to get at least 30 likes. We're 6 away. If we can get 6 away, I'm going to show somebody's paybook, and we can tell us a legit playbook our paybook because I've looked at some of the organizations that he's worked for, and this is about right. And we're going to debunk some of this stuff too when it comes on, or make it happen. So, is everybody ready to see a certain wrestler? It's okay, baby. Doesn't get it. I'll show him later. You're probably right. I don't get it, Binky. I don't. The Howard Stern show of the coast. Oh, this is past Howard Stern, son. Howard Stern wishes he could do this. I need 3 more likes, and we're going to get to see our wrestlers pay for comedy. Yeah, it's not comedy. This is real shit. You'll be able to read his handwriting. You'll know.
Yes, I remember that 4-way because I almost got hit with a piece of plastic, and I was like, "Ooh," because I'd be trying to get all up in there taking pictures, but like also staying out the way.
Was I managing Duds or was I managing Murdo at the time, or did Duds? Because Duds did something to me at that show.
Oh, I do remember that. I do remember that now. Oh.
Brendan does have AOL era technology smarts. That is AOL.
Whenever Brandon, I have a question for you.
All right, go ahead. Hey, we've been doing chaotic stuff, so go ahead.
So whenever you turn on your computer, does it still have that dial-up sound or?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
I hadn't moved into the 21st century yet.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, that was that night. Liv was there for that one. Liv Morgan was there?
But you're managing Murdo.
You were.
I don't know. I feel like you came out with Duds that night.
Maybe it was I came out with Duds and something happened. Or no, he hit me with some whipped cream, like a.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Calls
what it was.
right.
I had my
I
had this blazer on that night, even though you can't see the green. but I had that blazer on. Brandon, go to Best Buy. I do need to go to Best Buy. All right, we're 2 likes away from me showing a actual wrestler's paybook.
Hope it's not mine.
No, it's not yours. I can't say his name. I'll just say, oh, I gave it away. I'm gonna go like this bitch, so we only need 1 more like. All right, we only need 1 more like. Oh, I got another little. I got my.
You feeling better at Radio Shack? Damn.
Yes, look at this. I'm actually making my own self something. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Praise these.
We just need 1 like. If you can give me 1 like, somebody out there that has not liked this video, like it, and I will show this. All right, so we're gonna get it. Yep, we're here. We're at it. All right. So here we go.
Okay.
Now I got a couple people. I've seen Pettibee out there. He can read the handwriting. There's a couple people that read the handwriting. Let's look at this wrestler's paybook. I'm not going to tell you who sent this, but here it is.
What feed? Hello? What is happening?
Like, legitimately. So up at the top, I'll read this. I wish I could make it bigger, but I can't. Rocket City Rumble, January the 1st, $0. APW, Pensacola, is that January? Yes, January. January the 8th, APW, $25. January the 15th, Revolt, Standby, $0. January the 22nd, DCW Pascagoula. What year was this? I got to find out what it is because I know he didn't get paid $50 somewhere, but it says 50 on here.
Especially not there.
January the 29th, off. February the 5th, APW, $20. February the 12th, Spartan Pro, Gaston, Alabama, $20. Now, Gaston's a long ways from wherever he's at. Who gave him 160? Where's the 160? Because I need to find out. Oh, wait a minute. DCW. That's a made-up number. That's a made-up number.
They don't even. Okay.
If you got paid over $100, or if he got paid over $100, it's like, hold on, let's see. SCW gave my money back. That's what it says. $25. He gave us. No, he didn't get that $25. He could write in his book that he got, $25. He did. Let's see. Seminar here. Seminar was something. I don't know. Something blanking that out. But Long Beach, $25. He gave the money back. That was good on him to do. I mean, if you want to, like the damn video. Make it a little more. Probably when Gato All Cap made him cry before a ladder match. If he got paid $160 to do a ladder match, I mean, ugh.
Nope.
That was probably for training. Oh, he did train people. That was when Tommy and Brent first took over. So he got 160. So O'Malley, I mean, I just want to know, can you kind of confirm this?
Oh.
When's the new management come in?
I want to. Oh, I'm not going to say. Okay.
No, say it. This is.
Oh my God.
You got to, Lucy. Come on, say it. Spit it out, baby. Spit it out. I'm looking.
I don't know. I just as someone. I'm just gonna do it because I'm never gonna work there, so I don't really care. Someone from DCW reached out to me to book me, but the way they've treated all of my friends in the past is actually disgusting. So I will never work there.
Wait, let me just say this. DCW is, gave a lot of people their start. The old DCW. The one you're talking about don't pay nobody.
Yes.
He's not an independent company. He's not an independent wrestling company. He is a developmental, or he is like on the level of WWE.
And that's why they don't pay anyone.
Well, they don't make no money, so they can't pay nobody.
I know. I went to a show there, and there is cars like everywhere because the parking lot's awful. And I went to a show just to see what it was about, and they had me move my car 3 separate times. And then the lady at the front's like, "I'm so sorry. Like next time you come, we'll give you free tickets." Baby, I don't want those tickets. Like, it was so bad. There was no AC. Like, they had me move my car multiple times. And this is during the show. So, I just...
Well, have you not checked out their exciting pay-per-view?
The one that I've never seen because I don't have cable TV because nobody has cable TV anymore?
They're not even on cable TV. They're on e-pay-per-view, and they make it sound like they're on pay-per-view, which nobody bought. Because you can't even find the replay. I was going to actually spend that $12 to just see it. But
$12.
just-
That's like 2 coffees. Hold on.
The Temple. No, it wasn't the Temple. It's at the Bullet Bob Armstrong Arena. I don't know why they would sell their name off like that to put it in a shed in the backyard like Green Pet's house. So
He's so weird. He's so weird, Cole. I don't know. Hell yeah, Binky. You right. See, they've reached out to me multiple times, and I'm like, here's my trainer. Hit him up. Whatever he says goes.
now that you brought who's your trainer? Do I know him?
Vladimir Koloff is the one who's been training me and helping me out. Yes.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
He just canceled you.
He just what?
Grants doesn't have a backbone to get out. Get on here. All right. First, who don't have a backbone to get on here? I know Walter don't have no balls to get on here. The Temple was the Tommy era. Yeah, we remember that. Brent era is the Bullet Bob. He's out there parading around, spending money on stuff, but he ain't paying talent. That's for sure. He's not even paying his own family. Did you know that?
I did not know that. I told Pete, look, you know better than anyone else. I don't listen, brother. Oh,
it all makes me see. I met Razor there, but that building definitely doesn't fit what you think of Armstrong. No, it doesn't. They try to make themselves sound like they're better. They're a TV product. We're doing TV, which we're not on TV, but we're doing TV. Do you know how many people watch local television? Nobody. Do you know how many people actually put emphasis on TV now? Nobody. You can get more views on social media and stuff than you can on actual television. Yep. Nobody pays $200 a month to watch cable. I was talking. Oh, Gene. Yeah. Gene was great. I enjoyed working for Gene. He always paid. And I'm going to say this. I'm not going to lie. I worked for Brent and Tommy twice, maybe 3 times. I can't remember. Whenever it first happened, I worked for them for 3 shows. I got paid. Now, I don't know what changed after that. I guess, after they lost all that money on these shows that they thought was going to drop. You don't do surprises on the independent scene. Like they were going to bring in Sandman or Sabu or somebody, Tommy Dreamer, but not let the fans know. Not going to advertise them. They were just going to show up. That's called ignorance.
You should advertise something like that.
I'm running an independent show. I'm putting that sucker on the flyer so I can try to make a little bit more money. But when you make them a surprise, it don't work. Those January shows in Pascagoula were before the commission gimmick, but after Gene. Yeah, exactly. I was there for those, O'Malley. I was there for, I want to say it was it November, December, and January maybe I was there. And then after that, I think I left. I think it was 2021 and then the start of 2022. And I think I was gone after that. But I know I worked 3 shows for Tommy and Brent. Someone say his name because he'll sue me if I say it. Oh, Scott Armstrong? I'll say it. I'll say his name. I ain't scared. He can sue me all day long. What's he going to get, $5?
Real.
I'm broker than MT2, man. What you talking about? I got the Brilliant Show. Yeah, Gene sold in November 2021, so it was December. Yeah, but it was 3 months or 3 shows that I worked for DCW before I left. I think Koloff and them got paid for a promo, and that was their only show that I remember for a while, but or for one of the people. Preach, damn the cable man. Yeah, damn the cable man. You're paying $200 for 30 channels, and I can get on damn YouTube and all the damn streaming apps and watch more for cheaper. I mean, I'm not paying for cable. Just buy your internet and go on with your life. Mac Daddy Dud's great trainer, just saying. Yeah, you are. I mean, you trained MT2. I'm gonna say his name. I'm gonna get sued for $20. Oh,
Or a bag of
by the
Doritos
way,
if you're lucky.
hey, Mac Daddy, did you see the pay sheet? I don't know whose pay sheet this is, but did you see it? Look at that. Look at
Way
that.
to be obvious.
I'm trying to be obvious.
Um,
I did DCW 4 times after Gene said, okay, all right. I did it 3 times. Karloff did it 4. Oh, let's see here. Let's see. I'm sorry. These comments are coming. It was Brad Armstrong Tribute Shield was my first show. So I had a special place for Armstrong, but they need to do better. Brad Armstrong, great talent. He just never had the charisma, but Brad Armstrong, one of the greatest of all time as far as in-ring work goes, but just talent-wise, he'll give it back.
The
He'll give
$20.
What $20?
Whenever he said he'd sue you for $20, that's what she's talking about.
Oh, no, the super man. I ain't worried about him suing me for $20. He don't even know how to spell $20. Steve O'Malley, a great trainer too. Steve O'Malley, man, I'm gonna go out here, Steve. I'm just gonna put you on the spot, Steve. I love Steve. Steve's great.
Yes.
I hadn't seen Steve in a while until like the other night when we were at Crusade Pro a couple of weeks ago. I was so happy to see Steve. I couldn't wait to get there to see him, and he's just a great guy, and he's a great in-ring worker. And I've always enjoyed his stuff. And anytime I'm around Steve, is it's fun.
Oh yeah, he's been super nice.
Oh, Steve is just one of those guys that he knows what he's doing, and he knows how to entertain, and he just puts on a damn good match. But don't piss him off.
Yeah, don't piss him off.
Don't piss him off. You piss him off, then you got. But the only thing about it is he put the worm through the table, or through the stage or something, but the worm survived. Only bad part about it. My thoughts exactly. See, I said it. I'm not scared. He will do a no-show. Who will do a no-show, Steve? Becca's back in here. I thought that was in my head. Whew. Oh, Steve O'Malley's fun to chop. Trust me, Kimber. I know. Everybody loved to chop Steve O'Malley back in the day. His chest would look like a hamburger meat. Binky. Steve's beard is magnificent. It's always been that way. Lenore, I recorded the table spot. I'm sorry, you have got a piece of trash history because nobody cares if Walter is, breathing or not. There's very few people. The guy you can't say. Oh. Well, the guy I can't say means nothing. All right. So, Lucy, we've been so off the rails here.
I know.
Is there anything that you want to talk about? I'm sorry. We're going to have to do this again just because, all this chaotic stuff has happened. So, is there anything you want to talk about? Where are you at this weekend?
I am not anywhere this weekend. I was supposed to be at Combat Sports Pro in Freeport, Florida, I believe. But I'm taking a break. I'm really tired. I work like 12-hour shifts back to back at my regular job, and then
get out of here.
I'm being so for real. I worked 5:30 to it was supposed to be 5 today, but we were really slow. So I was like, "Can I go?" And they were like, "Yeah." So I got off a little bit earlier, but I have to work from home. And time got away from me, which is why I was late.
Well, you want me to tell you something that'll put your stuff to shame, and I just want you to know this, okay?
Okay.
I work 16 hours a day,
Okay.
Monday through Friday, and then I would go to wrestling shows on Saturday. Come home and work on Sunday 8 hours, and then start my week all over again. So don't hand me your excuses and your pity.
You know what? You're so right. I should just go this weekend. I'll just go.
Top 5 MIW.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
On the goal.
MIW, for anyone that doesn't know, is Motionless in White, and that is my favorite band. I actually have a second room where I rent out, and I have like my whole bedroom used to be here. A lot of stuff has moved over. Is Motionless in White themed. I will talk about this on and on. The lead singer gave me a rose and everything. That's been my favorite band
I do.
for like almost 10 years now. Oh my god, I really like City Lights. I got to see them play that live. I really like Rats. I like Immaculate Misconception because that was the first song I ever heard by them. I really like Thoughts and Prayers. I have the mask that he uses to perform on stage, the bloody mask, and then I really like Hollow Points too. A bunch of that is their newer stuff. I also really like their first album. So
Rhea Ripley gave you a rose.
no, I wish, but oh my god. Like, you know what? Sorry, I'm just gonna go in here and see.
Yeah, why not? I mean, look.
Like this is my Motionless in White little
Hey,
whole
you was
collection.
a fan of Paramore too, wasn't you?
Yes, I've actually seen Hayley Williams perform with Paramore, and I have the set list. She gave me the set list. But
You know where Hayley Williams lives?
I do
Or
not.
grew up?
Where?
5 minutes from my house.
Really?
She is from Meridian, Mississippi.
That's
And
cool.
she literally lived 5 minutes from my house.
I love her so much. She's such a good human being.
Is she?
Yes, she is.
Yeah, her dad and them owned a few businesses in Meridian. And it was Hayley Williams. Also, Adam Box really went up to Nashville as well. He made it big. He's made it big. He's a damn good drummer. So if you ever get a chance, check him out.
Okay, let's see. I really like rats. I used to have pet rats, so yes, I do like rats. Some fan you are. Okay, go do something. Go be productive. Why are you on here? Bye. It's like he's gonna go to Applebee's.
We got one more thing. Let's plug this real quick.
Okay.
Brainbuster Tees. Go check us out. Get a t-shirt and a hat. Sing Pet, you need one of these. Go to brainbustertees.com. The Brilliant Show is right there on the front page. Make sure you get one. Also, tomorrow night, we're going to be graced with Ben Wood's presence. I don't know if Ben Wood's episode is going to be as chaotic as this one is. Let's hope not, because this is the most chaotic Brilliant Show we've had yet. We've also revealed a wrestler's pay sheet. If you have not seen the wrestler's pay sheet, you need to check this out. Like, literally, how many independent wrestlers that is in this chat? I know you got yours ordered. You got a shirt and a hat. Add a wig. I already gave you a wig. Oh, wait a minute. Was that you?
I'll go put a wig on right now. You want me to take
You
it?
want me to
Yes.
take you to Applebee's for you? All right.
Yes, Binky.
Get you one. All right, I'll get you one.
Oh, I used to have ferrets.
Never had rats. I had sugar gliders and ferrets. Yeah, ferrets. Like, before I got married and whatnot, my ex had a ferret, and I don't know if I really like no ferret. I'm not a snake person at all, but ferrets, man, they stink. Just like Hunter Hendricks.
You're so right.
And worms. Worms stink. Have you ever smelled worms?
Mm-hmm.
Did you know worms do not have teeth? I never knew that. Like, but you know, they use worms for fishing.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know all that. Got mine ordered. Yeah. Let's see where we're at. Oh, Steve O'Malley as always. Do people keep pay sheets? Apparently, I don't know who this wrestler is, this anonymous, but there's the pay sheet right there. I don't know. It's anonymous. I don't know who's. I'm trying to look to see. Does it have a name of whose pay sheet did? Well, I mean, I guess if you narrow it down to the promotions like APW, DCW, Spartan, stuff like that.
People could probably look up these dates and shows and get on YouTube and like put 2 and 2 together.
They probably could. Tim Cook. I want a pet monkey to train to jump on my dog and ride it. Oh. Hey, I mean, we all have dreams. We all have dreams. Thank you. You're great. You're great. Steve Dixon, do you know whose pay sheet this is? I mean, do you know where it come from or anything? I just got it emailed to me and I put it up. He was overpaid even at 0 nights.
He should have paid to wrestle.
That is true, Steve. That is true, O'Malley. That is true. They could if they actually cared enough to record his matches. Nobody recorded. I got a funny story. I wasn't there, so I'm gonna go ahead and clarify that so everybody knows. But I did hear through the grapevine. He had a match in Georgia one time. It was so bad. They put every match. Maxwell, I love you, man. All right, I love you, Maxwell. Don't take this the wrong way. They even put Maxwell's match on TV, but not his. Enough said.
Well.
You investigate, Steve Dixon. You are my private dick. So I'm gonna have to wrap this up in about 20 minutes because we gotta make sure we're under that 2 hours so I can cut these clips out without actually having to do them personally. And I know that there's gonna be several good clips that I can play throughout the night. Let's see. Yeah, Private Dick Dixon, investigate. All right. So, Lucy, we talked about nothing tonight. We really did.
It was fun, though.
It was fun. It was a distraction from the start, and I'm going to take care of that problem.
I don't care. Let him come back.
I know
they always come back.
I know you don't care. But bees dying from ejaculation is a problem. It needs to be fixed. It needs to be fixed. We can't have this happening.
What the hell?
Damn, what are you saying damn to, Steve O'Malley? What did I do? Was it my private dick that got you up?
Damn.
And Ryan Razors came in here talking about I need Blue Chew. Do you think I need Blue Chew? I've already been up.
That is between you and your wife. That does not have anything to do with me.
I didn't say it had anything to do with you.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know the answer to these questions, so.
I don't either. I don't even know why I'm at. Ban him.
Ban him.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt there, Sing Pit. No doubt. I don't even know, really. Ban him.
Y'all say ban him, but no, let him come back. He loves me.
Yeah,
I can get him to interact on here.
I'll tell you what, if I can get to 40 likes on this video, I'll ban him. I'm going to tell you a secret, Lucy, while they're not listening. I'm going to ban him anyway, but I'm just trying to get to 40 likes, you know.
I'm going to send you a box of Cheerios and...
Send him to the shadow realm. Let's see. I'm going to send you a box of Cheerios and Cialis, Brandon. I got Cialis. Chill out, my baby. I got Cialis. I got Viagra. I got Blue Chew. I got all that stuff back here. But it still stands. Tim Cook. We're going through carpenter bee season in southeast Alabama, so fuck them bees. Well, I mean, they're fucking themselves. You ain't gotta fuck them. They're fucking themselves by ejaculating themselves. But You ain't getting 40 likes. I know I'm not. I got 34, and I know I'm not getting 40 unless Lucy Blade here likes it on her 25 profiles because she's got 25 personalities.
Yeah, you're right. Me crazy.
What's up,
JD's in
JD?
here.
JD has not said one word. He used
JD
to be
hates me.
silent. Now he's cracking.
Me and JD have beef.
You do?
Yes.
What's the beef?
He
didn't know
is a
he
part
had
of Black
beef between
Water,
his legs.
and now he's a part of Red Flag. And every time I go out and I'm wrestling Kimber, he's out there. That's weird.
So there he is, the Kraken. So what you're saying? Oh, JD, the Kraken's here. About so what you're saying, and I'm gonna put it in layman's terms.
Mhm.
JD the Kraken kind of sums up to be the Alex Baker of the Blackwater Society. Is that what
No,
you're
I would not. I would not say that. I don't.
You
I don't
said
think
you
he's
had beef. You said you had beef.
not like that. I love JD,
Oh,
but I think he's
Oh.
just a child of divorce between Blackwater and Red Flag, and he's having a hard time picking the right side, which is me.
so you love Alex Baker. He's just
No.
it's just the divorce problem is that's what it is.
You know what? Yeah. Yeah, you can go. Where, man? It was so lit when he was in here. He was just spraying off nonsense, man. He thinks he's so hard. He
Who,
ain't
JD?
shit. Oh no, Alex Baker.
Oh, I thought she said JD.
Nightmare and Sing Pig got it. Yeah, yes,
They did.
did.
They did.
That is now canon.
You know, the world of professional wrestling is crazy. It's just absolutely wild. And you come and join the carnival. What's your thoughts? Would you change it? Would you trade it for anything in the world?
I mean, yeah, probably like $20 and a
Me,
nice
I'm
coffee,
hard
but
right now.
beggars can't be choosers, I guess. So
We have turned this into Howard Stern, David Well, I don't know. David Letterman was PG. So we turned Howard Stern and what's another one that was wild and out there? This has just been crazy. I'm sorry.
yeah.
We're just reading comments. Let's see. Pretty sure you're supposed to contact the doctor after 3 days. You are. Like, I used to work in a pharmacy, retail pharmacy. I still work for a pharmacy, but we had a dude legitimately call the pharmacy at 11 o'clock at night and said he's had a hard on for 5 hours. He didn't know how to go. Contact your doctor, not the pharmacist. They were married. Why could I have been in the official? Binky's great. Binky is. Let's see. Call me Metapod, because I'm I mean, I can't even read this shit right now.
Are you okay? Are you having a stroke?
5 hours more. I am straining, duh.
No, that. Okay.
What'd you say?
I said, are you having a stroke? Are you okay?
I've had a stroke the whole show. It started about after you got on the show and Alex Baker got on here, and shit, I've been having a stroke since. Because I mean, like, literally, that distracted me, and I hate that it did. I hate that. I hope you come back on, and I hope we can do this again, because it really did just. It was just irritating seeing that shit in my damn chats. You know, I like the fun. I like when we're doing stuff good.
Yeah.
But it just, I mean, like, come on. Some of the stuff was uncalled for, pissed me off because I like it. You know, you're one of my favorites. Weed is the new pill at 40. It really is. Well, I mean, I've been doing weed since I was in high school, but that's just, you know, I skipped school one day to smoke weed.
Damn.
Like we all just gathered up, like, and went to my buddy Tim's house, which was like 3 houses down from the school. Smoked some weed and had fun.
Well, there you go.
All the blood going everywhere. Damn gravity. It's true. Damn gravity. Being
Binky.
hard for that long. I couldn't imagine being hard that long. The blue ball, it gives a whole new meaning to blue balls. All this talk of hard, I'm sure somebody is having a stroke. Oh yeah, I'm sure that Michael dude's having a stroke after he found out that the subscription's ending in June. I'm sure he's stroking out because now he don't know how he's gonna clear his blue balls up. Let's see. Woody, you're still here, and we're talking about Woodies. Look at that, Woody and Woodies.
Lord.
Tim Cook book Brandon. It shows. Where does Tim Cook book at? Because I've never heard Tim Cook hit me up. Damn again. Woody. We got Woodies and Blue Chew. Blue Bolt chops.
Oh
All right, tell
my
the
God.
story there.
I love Blue Bolt. I love Blue. Every time I see him wrestle, I go out in the crowd and I scream, "That's my favorite white guy." I love Blue Bolt. Okay.
Is he still alive?
I hope so. We're in the back, and something I come up behind him, bam, and I chopped him, and it was kind of loud, and I was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean, I was like, oh my God, I was just messing with you, whatever," because I haven't get my life back. I was like, okay, like whatever. And we're sitting later, and I stand up and turn around. I was doing something, and he chopped the hell out of me. That was the
Taylor's in
best
here.
chop he's ever. I gotta go. I
want to
gotta-
ask you about John, baby. I need to ask you about John Taylor.
I'm not answering any questions.
My boy John. John's
Huh?
great. So, what's your thoughts of? Go ahead and finish your story, and then I want to know your thoughts on John Taylor.
Well, I bet that I'm gonna drag the story on as long as I can. No, he just chopped the hell out of me, and like I felt my soul leave my body. Actually, so yeah, the steps at the Mississippi Rumble did kill Blue Bolt. He died that night.
Blue Bolt, I've seen him around a few times, but never really got to know him.
I love
So
him.
you do? Why?
He's funny. He is one of the funniest
Just
people that I've
because
talked
he's
to.
3 feet tall doesn't mean he's funny.
Well, I know, but he's still funny.
All right, so sucked one, as John Taylor said. Did you?
No.
Well, what's your thoughts on John Taylor? One of my favorite talents, one of my top talents.
No comment.
No, you got to give a comment. You can't have that no comment.
I don't want to put any of my.
It's on hold at the moment. ATM. That means money. All right. Well, hit me up, Tim Cook. I'm down for anything. But anyway, Brandon's doppelganger, downtown Bruno. That's not my doppelganger. That's my dad. What you talking about, doppelganger? But anyway, John Taylor. That's number one. You said no comment. Okay, I'll let you get off on that one.
God.
Number 2 is Gato. Let's bring Gato into this.
Okay. My second favorite cat.
There ain't no pleading the fifth. We live in America. It's like Miss Savage says. So you got to talk about Taylor
anyway.
now. She's making you talk about Taylor.
I feel
Willie
like he owes me an
Buck.
apology, but you
What's
know what?
up, Willie?
This is lagging like motherfucker. Do you think we? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm owed an apology, but I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna get into it.
All right. Well, we'll move on to the next one, Gato.
Okay. What about Gato?
No, I mean, just tell me what you think of Gato.
He's my second favorite cat.
So, who's your first favorite cat?
My cat.
Which
My
one's
cat,
that?
Midnight.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah,
was-
that's my baby.
I wasn't thinking that way. But it,
Well, I mean, for $9.99. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, huh?
for $9.99, I love it. That was great. All right. So anyway, my next person up.
Okay.
Look at Steve. He's down here. Yeah, everybody's trolling us tonight. They have got
I
me
love
off
it.
the game. It's chaotic. You cause chaos wherever you go.
It's my favorite. No peace ever.
Look, I didn't think the Brilliant Show could crumble this fast, but you have made it. So there you go. Let me jump into another person. You said you like JD. I'm trying to find somebody you don't like.
Somebody
have
I
you ever
don't like.
met Walter the Worm?
No, he hasn't had the pleasure of me blessing him with my presence. So
Well, that's just like any woman. They've never blessed their presence with him.
excuse me.
The only presence he's been blessed with is Pamelina.
Oh, okay.
Nobody isn't trolling everything. We're trying to get tea.
Well, for those of y'all that are in the Discord, if you know, you know. I'll tell y'all later. But
Discord? What Discord? Because I don't even know. Like, all right, you're on my show, The Brilliant Show, and I'm not even a part of some Discord.
people have me on Discord, and sometimes I'll get on there and like we'll talk about stuff.
Oh, okay. Steve Dixon, you're laughing your ass off at yourself. I'm sorry, man.
Spill the tea, but not on here.
All right. So anyway, thank you for coming on. But I want to get to some stuff. Tell everybody where they can find you on social media. Your OnlyFans is being deactivated in June, along with other things.
If you go to my Facebook profile, Lucy Blade, everything will be linked in my link tree. I update it quite often. It's gonna get another update this weekend. You'll be able to find my Twitter, my TikTok, my Instagram that I just set up and I don't really be using, but we're gonna get there. Like I said, my OnlyFans that will be deactivated in about a month. All of my socials, everything will be linked in there. Just go to my Facebook at Lucy Blade, click the link in my bio, and it'll show you everything where I'm at, what I'm doing. Like everything will be linked under my link tree in my Facebook bio. Everything's either at Lucy Blade or at official Lucy Blade. That goes for, like I said, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all that good jazz.
Yep. So there you go. Everybody, I hope you enjoyed this chaotic episode that was just, I mean, it was a good episode. Don't get me wrong. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Look at your boy here. I apologize.
I'm not doing this longer.
Oh my God. Taylor, get off of here. You don't ever, you're Brilliant Ink, buddy. You don't ever ask somebody to apologize. You tell them to suck one. You never tell them to apologize. And anyway, thank you for showing up late.
You're welcome.
Thank you for, leaving halfway through the show and doing other stuff. And I hope you enjoyed this. This was the worst chaotic show ever. Not that you're on here. I'm talking about the comments. And I'm talking about, look at you having your mouth wide open. Don't get them boys thinking anything.
I mean, for $9.99 a month, for a limited time only, y'all get.
But what I'm saying is like, by that, thank you for bringing all the chaos you did. The Man Show is about the only other show like Howard Stern I remember, but might be wrong. No, you're about right, Tim. You're about right. I'll agree with you on that. I like bringing the chaos.
Oh yeah,
hey,
Miss
Savage, you need to hit me up. We need to get you on here. We need to talk about getting you on the podcast. I've got before you go, Lucy. Let me go ahead and run through some of the. Let's see here. Where are we at? All right, so we got Benwood tomorrow. Going to be tearing the house down. Sunday, we got Brimstone, baby.
Brimstone. If he doesn't bring his coffee mug, I'm going to be so disappointed.
Monday, we got your trainer. Vladimir Koloff, Memorial Day.
I'm gonna hit him with the shug.
Tuesday, we got the greatest couple in professional wrestling. We got Kimber Fox and Asher Andrews.
They love
Big fans of them. They're great. They're awesome.
They're my friend. She want to be my friend.
Wednesday, we got one of the top independent talents that was never signed, and he's found the fountain of youth. Steve Anthony will be here
Ooh.
Wednesday. Thursday, Thug City, baby. Suge White makes his debut on the Breeding Show, and I'm sure it won't be the won't be the last time he's on here. Sunday, we got Ref Matt Gibson. Great talent. He'll be on here. Then that Monday, we got Ray Fury coming on.
Ray Fury. No.
Tuesday, we'll have Chris Chambers. Wednesday, Kelly Clark. And then Thursday, I'm not even going to give that one away yet. We'll get to that in the future. But thank you. Let's see what Woody had to say. Thank you for coming on Street Bandit on. Harpo, who's this? We don't know, Woody. You need to keep your Woody to yourself. But anyway, thank you for coming on, Lucy. And
Thank you for having me.
I hope you enjoyed it with all the chaotic stuff going on. But thank you. You just hang in there for just a second, okay?
Okay.
Since you was late.
Lights blaze bright, it's a glorious sight. The champ of the mic owns the night. With a mind so slick and a suit so clean, he's running this ring like a wrestling machine. From gold-plated deals to jaw-dropping schemes, he's the mastermind of your wildest dreams. Stand up, take note, bow down if you can. It's the Brilliant Show with the Brilliant One.